We're live, man. So training, bro. So you're training out in Lantana, right?
Yeah, I live in Antana, but I train like in now the gym is the two locations of Sanford. We have a
Okay.
location in Fort Lauderdale. We have another location in Deerfield Beach. So yeah, training on both. It's kind of close. It's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from me. And I
Well, that's
also
not.
train Combat Club that's right beside me where I teach Burns BJJ. So yeah, I'm just moving, driving, training, and moving. You know.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, we're neighbors, bro. I live out in Boynton Beach, man.
Oh, that's pretty close. Pretty
Yeah,
close.
yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I got Anthony Rumble's my neighbor.
Oh yeah, he all the time comes to Combat Club to train.
Yeah, yeah, man. He's a good dude, Anthony.
Very good.
Yeah, man. So, dude, thank you for being on MMA Uncensored, man. I'm excited to talk to you. Been watching you since your contract win at Dana White Contender Series, and you got two victories in the first round in UFC, man. So, congratulations on your recent success. And I just wanted to get to know you, man, and have the viewers get to know your story as well. Now, did you originally grow up in Florida, or are you from a where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Rio, from
Okay.
Brazil.
Nice,
So
dude.
yeah, grew up in Brazil, doing kid stuff, and then Gilbert and I, and you have older brothers started doing jiu-jitsu, and then the martial arts way was just natural in the family.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I had your brother Gil on right before he fought Tyron Woodley, and but we didn't get a chance. He was cutting weight, so we're keeping it. You know how it is, man. We're keeping it kind of quick, but so we didn't get into all that conversation, man. When did you move to the United States?
I moved to the United States in 2016. I used to live in Singapore, fight for one championship, and teach jiu-jitsu there. And so finished my contract there. I moved to the US and then starting a new life here, and everything's going well so far.
That's awesome, man. Good for you, bro. And your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, you're a black belt as well?
Yes,
Nice.
jiu-jitsu belts
How long you been training for?
since 1999. So yeah,
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. Yeah, amazing stuff, man. You got a lot of good things going on. Your brother as well. Unfortunately, your brother had the COVID-19 situation, which was super unfortunate because I was really looking forward to that to that match. How was it for you guys, behind the scenes, you and your brother? How was that for you guys dealing with Gil having to drop out?
it was tough. It was tough. Gilbert was he's never a perfect camp. He just doesn't have days, but he was doing well. I think he was going to do very well on the fight and get the belts. But yeah, it was hard at the time. That's when we received the news that the fight was off.
Mm.
But he took well. He took on the chin good. He took like a champion. Like okay, it's not my time now. Let's go. He drove back with the guys on the Corona Marvel with the Greg Jones, Wagner Rocha, Camille Barzini. They drove back from Vegas. I just flew back because my test on this was negative. So I
Thank
did
God,
several
man.
tests. Did several tests. He's still everything negative. So I'm beating Corona so far 8 and
Thank
0. Looking forward for next week to keep beating it. And but yeah, it was tough. But Gilbert knows what he's doing, and he's right now in Vegas. He'll corner Henry Rivera for the fight on the weekends. One of our teammates.
Nice. That's right. UFC
And
Fight
then,
Night, Saturday night.
and then after that, he's going to Brazil. So unfortunately, he won't corner me this time because he already had everything booked, and my fight was last minute, like
Okay.
last notice. But yeah, he watched the fights from home for all with the rest of the family and my daughter in Brazil, my parents, my older brother. So it'll be good for him get a break and hopefully end of the year he'll be able to fight for the belts.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I saw, because I follow you and your brother, and I know you had mentioned that, one of your goals that you see that's going to happen is you and your brother are both going to hold titles in the UFC. And I think that's a great goal that you have, man. what's your outtake, looking forward on your career? What are your thoughts? How do you feel that doing the things that you're doing in camp is going to make you successful in your career?
I'm a professional fighter, so I'm always training, always improving. I'm never like after the fighting, just go relax and just train for the camps. I don't do that. I'm always training. I teach jiu-jitsu every day also, so it's still sharp. I train for my students. And I help my teammates even when I don't have a fight. Like I said, I'm always training, improving, trying to improve in the striking and the wrestling. So I see great things coming my way. But yeah, before that, I have a meeting with Daniel Pineda this Saturday, so he has all my attentions, focus. He's a tough guy, tough dude, a veteran of the sport that went around big organizations and win the titles on smaller ones. So he deserves all my respect, and he has all my attention. But yeah, Saturday I want to go there, showcase my skills, and get another win.
That's what's up. Yeah, I was, I've been following obviously the events that are coming up. And you're, like you said, it was a last minute. When did you get notified that you were going to be fighting, and when did they let you know who your opponent was going to be?
2 weeks ago, no,
Okay.
to the fight, I know a week, a little less than a week, like 6 days that I knew of the fight. I spoke for Ali, hey, I'm going to fight. Am I going to fight? I'm not going to fight because I'm organizing a tournament here at Combat Club, a King of Combat.
Okay.
I have a lot of fighters fighting on that day. I didn't want to clash the dates. I have a belt ceremony for my students on the 22nd, and I have the tournament on the 30th August. So it'll be a busy month.
Yeah,
so
man.
I didn't want to clash dates. So I call Ali. He's like, hey, can you fight on the 8th? I'm like, yeah, they do a catch weight again. I can fight. If not, I can fight on the 15th. It'll be kind of tough. Then he's like, okay. Yeah. Then next day, it was before I signed the contract, everyone was already putting on the news that I had the fight with Pineda.
Damn, man. You can't even get that name on the paper, man. It's already floating around the internet. It's crazy, man. Now, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're on the card. Obviously, you had a great victory your last time out. So, we're, looking ahead and, like you said, not taking your opponent lightly at all. Which, it's Daniel Pineda, right, that you're fighting? Yeah. So it's veteran, I think it's going to be really good. You on the prelims?
Yeah, I'm in the second fight in the prelim.
Cool, man. So I know when not to get up for my popcorn, bro. That's going to be awesome, man. So obviously professional fighter, you've been training a while. Who would, like, for you, like growing up watching, MMA on TV and things like that, who were some of the guys that you used to look to and be like, wow, like these guys are a big inspiration to me. Like I want to, walk in their shoes one day.
I know Jose Aldo for a long time, even before he transitioned to MMA. He used to train together in Avignon. He was a little older than myself, but a higher belt also. But yeah, so I watched his whole career, follow his whole career, and he was a guy that I always look up to, and he achieved great things on his MMA career.
Yeah,
and Vitor Belfort also, but I had the opportunity to train with both of them.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think those guys that I look up to, Aldo and Vitor, was the guys that I most look at, and now I'm surrounded by world champions everywhere. Even when I was in Singapore, I was surrounded by Muay Thai world champions. Before in Brazil was Jiu-Jitsu world champions, and now I'm surrounded by MMA world champions. So you just gotta feel the atmosphere and be pushed by that and push yourself.
100%, man. I couldn't agree with you more there. What do you think of Jose Aldo's career right now? Obviously, he's been in the main mix for quite some time. What do you think about his career right now?
I had a great career. I think he's still the best featherweight of all time so far. Never know. And he already fought for the title on bantamweight, but I feel he could have another title run. He's not that old.
Right.
Peter Yan is super tough, and Aldo was doing well, but just the strategy a little bit there, and started using could manage to block the kicks and does his boxing a little bit more. But it was a competitive fight. At the end, it was a finish. So Aldo gotta pick it up his tools and go back to training, improve a little bit. But I think he has one more title run in him, and then he should retire. Maybe if he get the title, then that should be it. I think he'll call it.
Yeah, man, it'd definitely be like a storybook ending, you know. But we'll definitely see what happens with that, man. Obviously, are you fighting at featherweight this 252?
Yeah, featherweight.
Okay, cool. So if it was ever an opportunity, you and Aldo would have square off, would that be like a dream for you?
It'll be a dream, but I don't think it's like realistic. It's going to happen. Guys are waiting bantamweights, and we have like the guy that trains his Muay Thai, Emerson Falcão. He was the guy that cornered me on my first fight in the UFC. He cornered my first ever MMA fight.
Okay.
I knew him for a long time, and we are good friends. So if it's not for the title, there's no reason we fight. Right?
That's right. That's right, man.
So I don't think it will be a realistic thing. Same as Rafael dos Anjos. We're like in the same school. Me and my brother, we go in the same neighborhood, have the same amount of friends, still talk all the time. There's no reason Gilbert and him fight or he and I fight. So
right.
There's no only if it's for the title. If it's not for the title, we don't need to fight at all.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's got to be for that strap, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm excited for this 252, the Stipe and DC, man, the trilogy fight. What do you think about that?
I'm excited also. It'll be DC last fight. I hope he closes his chapter with the belts. I like him a lot. He's a very charismatic person. I met him in person. Very, very nice guy. Very humble guy.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of common friends. So yeah, I'm cheering for DC. I'm on DC's team. And how much they need to go there and have a good fight. But Stipe is super tough. I don't just like him. I like him, but I just like DC a little bit more.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great fight, man. I don't know. I'm still up in the air who's going to win this thing, but I like both of them. You know, they both put on some great shows the first two fights, so it's only fitting. It's for the belt. It's the trilogy fight. We'll see what happens, man. Out of the featherweight division, who do you feel right now is legitimately the number one guy right now?
I thought Holloway won both fights against Volkanovski. So, but yeah. It's undeniable that Volkanovski is still the champion. So it's hard to make a trilogy, and if you lose three in a way, it'll be kind of tough to fight against. So I think then, marketing wise and business wise, they need to get a new contender out there. And I thought will come out if Zabit to win the fight against Rodriguez. It would be Zabit fights next for the title, but you got the fight's not happening.
Right.
So I don't think I would just give the title shot to Zabit because you gotta wait until Ortega and the Korean Zombie fight. So it will take a while, and so depends how far Volkanovski wants to come back. If he wants to like sit on his belt and wait, then we'll do like the winner of Ortega and Korean Zombie. But if not, if he wants to fight soon, just give Zabit to him. But Keita is coming close again, but with his loss against Zabit, he's behind Zabit.
Yeah, is he like ranked 6 now or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah. I think Holloway's still 1, but I think Ortega's probably next in line. No.
Ortega, it's a long time he doesn't fight, over 2 years, I believe, if I'm not wrong.
I think they still got him like ranked like 2 or something like that.
Yeah, he is, but still inactive for a long time.
Been a while.
I'm sure he needs like in my view at least, 1 or 2 fights to get another crack at the belt.
True. And then we saw a lot of stuff going on with Fight Island. I thought it was really good what UFC did, what Dana White put together. What did you think of that? The whole thing with the setup for Fight Island?
It was good. It was really nice. It looks like very like organized. I think they're going back there to Israel Adesanya and Paulo Costa. They're
Mhm.
doing that in September, so they're going back. So they definitely like it.
Yo,
Really
that's gonna be a sick fight, man.
behind it. So yeah, it was nice. And the UFC, it was the first big organization back on business, even if the coronavirus. And you know, you can't stop the virus. So some fighters will get the virus, some fights will fall off. But show must go on, life must go on. We can't hide in our home and and just be locked in the room and wait for the
Sure.
virus to go outside and run the world. No, you gotta keep living.
Sure.
Unfortunately, the virus is a serious thing, but we can't stop living. We need to keep going, and that's what the UFC show and give a lot of hope to the world. And a lot of things are coming back now.
100%. I agree with you, bro. Like, yeah, man, you could get the virus being home, just going out for a little bit and catching it, man. So like, you just never know, man. But I agree with you. I think UFC did a fantastic job. Like you said, they were the first big sport back in business, ready to go. I think it's great, man. And you brought up the Costa and Adesanya match there that's going to be coming up. What you think about that?
It would be a good fight. I'm Brazilian, so I want Costa to win, but it will be a tough fight. Adesanya is super talented. He's a big star now on the sport.
Yeah.
Has a potential to be even bigger if he gets like few title defenses. He has charisma. He know how to dance. He know how to present himself.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, he's a marketable guy in Africa and in Australasia. So yeah,
Right.
so Paulo Costa, if he gets the upset going, he can become a big star on the sport also.
Oh, 100%, man. I think it's the right fight, and I think it's going to be a really good fight, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. What have you been doing? Obviously coming off a victory. What have you been doing during training? I know you said you've been teaching. You don't stop training. You've just found out about your new opponent 2 weeks ago. What's the mindset going into this match for you?
No, I knew less than that, like a week ago, a little
Oh,
less,
okay.
6 days ago. But yeah, I've been training. I have a lot of tough training. Like all of Adam Borix is fighting tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Bellator is a good training partner. We train all the time. Jared Gordon just fought. He's a good training partner. Michael Johnson. So we have lots of guys. Erwin Rivera is fighting. So Michael Chandler is fighting this weekend, another training partner.
Okay.
So we have a lot of guys that sent for MMA. Like we're blessed to have a room full of killers. We push each other, and we keep improving together. And that's why I believe you are the best team in the world.
100, man. You guys got a squad, man. You really do. Talented, great fighters. So that's good, man, that you got that team. So keeping you confident coming into your match, man. When are you going to start weight cutting? What's the plan?
I'm already weight cutting.
You doing right now? You started? Getting ready?
Drinking a lot of water,
Yep.
The diet's hard. I have a nutritionist that's Brazilian, but it's very good, Marcelo Ferro.
Mm-hmm.
He takes care of everything and the vitamins and how many water should I drink. And Gilbert has support, and I have Tom Freitas is a physiotherapist that takes care of me, make sure I'm in good shape. I always take him to my fights to make sure there's no injuries, there's no little pain that's preventing me from perform my best. So yeah, doing diet and doing everything, getting the fight in 2 weeks, to the fight. For now, I know from the fight 6 days ago. It's not easy to make weight, but it's doable, and it will be doable. I'm there. I never miss weight before. It won't be this time.
Good for you, man. How many more pounds you got?
A few more.
Okay, man. You're gonna get it, brother. I'm rooting for you, man. I know it's going down, man. You're gonna get it. That's awesome, brother. I'm looking forward to your match. Any words that you want to let out for your opponent right now?
He must be prepared for war. I'm sure he doesn't take me lightly. I don't take him lightly. So yeah, we need to just be just be ready to be a war next Saturday, and I'm gonna end up being victorious at the end.
Can't wait, man. Herbert, I wanna thank you for your time. I know it's tough during weight cut, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to be on MMA Uncensored, brother.
All right, thank you, Joe. Thank you for having me. And like I said, I'm organizing the tournament. I'm just gonna speak about it a little bit. The
Yeah.
tournament's a king of combat grappling. So there's super fights, and confirmed the super fights have André Fialho, that's a veteran of Bellator and PFL. He's doing jiu-jitsu. And we have Steve Murray, that's a heavyweight from Bellator. He's doing all good as also jiu-jitsu. We have Marcelo Cohen, that's a
Okay.
jiu-jitsu standout Roosters division. He's doing a CJJ super fight. We have a Gil's CJJ super fights for Gil from Invicta and a Gil from the jiu-jitsu world. And we have the tournament. So the tournament is a prize money. So the tournament will give you the winner $2,000 and the second place $400. And it's an open class grappling tournament, and they go there and they, no matter the weight, the best one gonna get the money. And it'll be a combat club. It'll be Sunday 2 p.m. You guys can watch online through the combat club YouTube, Facebook, and it's also live on Fight TV. So who has Roku know about Fight TV?
Yep.
You guys can go there and watch. And I can't confirm yet but you still negotiate one of the UFC lightweight, featherweight to come in the tournament to come in a super fight as well.
That's sick, man. Do me a favor, at your convenience, just send me a link or any information, so I could share that too. Because this way here, I could like when I upload this clip and this interview, I could tag the appropriate people and stuff, and we could get some attention for that.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, it's my pleasure to help out, bro. Whatever I can do to help, man.
Thank you.
You got it, man. So I'm wishing you nothing but the best of luck, brother. Kill it. UFC 252, man. Herbert Burns in the house, baby.
All right, thank you, everyone that's listening on MMA Uncensored. Thank you, Joe. Guys, if you guys don't follow me on social media yet, just go follow me. Twitter, Herbert Burns MMA, and Instagram, Herbert Burns. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that right now. Let me see. It's just Herbert Burns, right? On IG?
On the IG, it's just Herbert Burns, and on Twitter, it's Herbert Burns MMA.
All right, cool. So let me just pop this up on the screen. So we got it. Right there. How's that look?
Perfect.
Spot on, baby.
Spot on.
Awesome. Follow my boy Herbert Burns on IG. Big fight coming up, UFC 252. Thank you so much, man, for your time. I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. That's a wrap. That's my boy Herbert Burns. Nice quick interview talking about his upcoming fight, UFC 252 against Daniel Pineda. In the prelims, he's going to be the second fight next Saturday night. The main event that night is the trilogy fight for the heavyweight title, Stipe DC. Going to be sick. Yo, Herbert's a cool dude, man. We're going to get some fight details up about the fights he was talking about at Combat Club coming up on Sunday. It's going to be pretty sick. It sounds like it's going to be a great event. And I wanted to also give a shout out to episode 19's guest, Mike Beltran, MMA referee, award-winning referee. I want to thank him for being on episode 19. Guys, subscribe on the YouTube channel, MMA Uncensored, for interviews just like this, past interviews and upcoming interviews. And you could follow us on IG at MMA Uncensored _. We are at 428,000 followers and counting. You guys are the shit. Thank you so much for following. Shout out to sponsors. Hemp Boca, for all your CBD needs. Visit hempboca.com. Use coupon code MMA and you'll get a special discount. As well as for all your cannabis needs. Veteranfarms.com. That's Veteran Farms, PHARMS.com. Hit them up. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you have a great day, a great night. Wear the mask, sanitize, wash the hands, wipe your ass. Do what you have to do, guys. Follow the protocol until this shit is over with. Take care.